Hey guys, this is Rockstar Rob's Radical Game Playthroughs, Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, Part 1. I'm going to try this again. Earlier it didn't really work out, but if this part doesn't work out tonight, I will redo this part. But I just want to try this as a new thing for my channel, because I love the retro stuff, and yeah, I've been wanting to do this game for a long time, so if you guys want to chat and hang out, I think I'll see the comments here. I'll keep an eye out, but let's get started. I'm just going to go here, link. There we go. In the vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. I think I'm saying that right. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Enter Ganondorf. And whoever's played a Wii U knows the buzzing sounds from my gamepad, so... Got to turn it up. Navi, Navi, where art thou? Come hither. O Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Dost thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm? Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long, the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as a barrier, deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. But before this tremendous evil power, even my power is as nothing. It seems the time to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny it is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world, depends upon thee. This will just be pretty much like a trial, a test to see how this goes. Hello, Link, wake up. The great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Link, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny really depend on such a lazy boy? You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Yahoo! Hi, Link. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Link. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. Now you're a true Kokiri, Link. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going, go see the Great Deku Tree. So now we need, I think, 40 rupees. Because we gotta get the shield. Oh, what we'll first do is go get the sword. Okay, Navi. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you. Please come with me. I know, but you need to get a sword and shield first. We should get a blue rupee right there. There's 9. Couple there. Another blue one. We'll try to make this. There we go. Here's our sword. You got the Kokiri sword. Okay, let's equip that. Okay, there's nothing there. Nothing there. Okay. I think there are rupees here. Yep. I think we can get more here. Oh, no. We got 19. I think there's a few more in here. And I apologize for the focus going in and out. There's 30. There we go, 39. One more. Can't remember if it's 38. There we go. And then you gotta look at her. Wrong button. There it is. Yes, yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. And then that shows you how. And that's what we need right there. So it is 40. Can you hear me now? Oops. Okay. Let's see here. We have to equip. There. Now we can go in. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and shield. And what's that? You have a Deku shield. And what's that? Is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mito, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get to be the favorite of Saria and the Great Deku Tree? Huh, grumble grumble. Here's our first combat here. Got a DQ stick. There we go. Great Deku Tree, I'm back. O Navi, thou hast returned. Link, welcome. Listen carefully to what I, the Great Deku Tree, am about to tell thee. Thy slumber these past moons must have been restless and full of nightmares. As the servants of evil gain strength, a vile climate pervades the land and causes nightmares to those sensitive to it. Verily thou hast felt it. Link, the time has come to test thy courage. I have been cursed. I need you to break the curse with your wisdom and courage. Dost thou have courage enough to undertake this task? Yes. Then enter, brave Link, and thou too, Navi. Navi the fairy, thou must aid Link. And Link, when Navi speaks, use up to listen well to her words of wisdom. Which was a C button on the 64. go. Now, got the DQ nut, another one. Don't really need them, but maybe. Okay, go up here. And here is a chest. Danger map. Look at this wall, the vines growing on it give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link. Can't climb it when there's Skulltulas up there. So, you can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. And that tells you pretty much how to open doors. Oops. Trying to remember how to do this. God. Gotta trap this guy. I am losing focus because I forgot how to. On the 64 it's different, and that's not the button I wanted. Oh, it's that one. Okay. Dang it. There we go. Ow, ow, forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold forward, you will roll on the ground and land and you won't get hurt from the fall. Can't guarantee it will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. We'll try it if you are feeling bold. Okay, that opens that. And here. I think there. Okay, there isn't. This is the slingshot, if I remember. Yep. Okay. I gotta remember how to. There we go. That opens that. I think there's a gold Skulltula here, I think. Oh no. Heart. Okay. DQ seeds. Those work for the slingshot as ammo. Okay. Now we can take these out. Oops. Got it. Now there are more up there, but we have to climb it. one. They take 2 shots each. And you know what? I think we'll deal with all of them. You know what? We can deal with them like this. There we go. Now this part can be pretty hectic with tries. I got it the first try. And that is a Skeleta. That's a gold kind. And you collect them, and then you go to another place called Kakariko Village, and you get rewards by collecting those. And here's another one. Oops. That one's a little tricky to get. We got it. And then up here, now we need to equip only 3 sticks. We need to equip. I think that stays lit. Yeah, that stays lit. Get this chest. Another recovery heart.
Robert, are you done with my phone?
No, I'm actually streaming right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. And then, oh no. Wrong button. Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. I remember that one. Do you think I'm a traitor? Hoping the focus ain't too bad. Oh, here we go. After you get into the water, if you hold down A, you can dive. Bet there are some interesting things underwater. Yeah, there is. You gotta time this just right, too. I gotta wait till that comes around a second time. Like right now. Here we go. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh! Dang it. I gotta re-push it. Okay, maybe not. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Perfect. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Stand next to this block and grab a hold of it with A, okay? You can push and pull it. If you stand next to it, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says. All of this is mainly a little bit of a tutorial. But this is pretty much the first temple that you're in. There we go. Uh-oh. Okay, we got sticky nuts, and then we got another stick. Let's grab this. There we go. There we go. Take out this spider. Then if you can take these out. Ah, wrong button. Ah, dang it. There we go. You just got to get right above them. Because if you don't deal with these, then spiders come out and hatch.
Is it inside wherever we pick up them clothes?
I think so.
Okay, I'll go with you.
And then, uh-oh. Grab this. Ouch. Ouch. Now that right here, you blow up with a bomb. But we don't have bombs yet. We don't get bombs until the next part, I don't think. Right here, you gotta be very sort of quick, because this fire does burn out. There we go. Perfect. And I see, I just looked up, looking at my Wii pad, and if you guys are still here, thank you, Danny and Michael, for watching. Really appreciate it. I'm just hoping my focus is pretty good with the phone I'm using. Move this block. We're pretty much at the end of this part right here. Because now what we do, since that's moved, go over here. And this usually takes me more than one try. If I get this in one try, I'm going to be amazed. Climb. Here we go. Wow. That should have burnt. My stick burnt, but okay, get up there. Then you roll. There we go. Down. We need a heart, and now we are at the boss. Now that one combination that they told us, dang it. Forgot how to... I pressed it again. Okay, it's 2, 3, 1. So you hit this one, 2. Now we hit this one. Ah, dang it. Then we hit this one. And how did you know our secret? How irritating. It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you. In order to administer the coup de grace to Queen Goma, strike with your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie, sorry about that. And we are at the boss now. This is the boss. So give me 1 second, guys. Please stay. I gotta get my charger. I think this. There we go. Okay. Oh, hey Heather. See if I can wave to you guys. So how are you guys doing? And this is the boss. And this is actually a pretty easy boss too. Now we just gotta look up. There we go. That activates the boss fight. Parasitic Armored Arcade Goma. Oops. Now what you do here is you grab these Deku nuts and you stun it. But now if you can get her at a certain angle where you can hit her eye like that, then you can go back and okay, should take maybe one more try. Can I stay locked onto her? Oh, you bet I can. And she's defeated. And that is the boss from the Great Deku Tree. Now, anytime a boss gets defeated, you get a heart piece, a heart container. Not a heart piece, but a heart container. And you can easily go into this next area and it will lock you out of getting that heart container if you don't get it, so you gotta be careful with that. I've gotten locked out many times. Well done, Link. Thou hast fairly demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldn't be able to carry out my wishes. Now I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldn't thou listen? Yes. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. Now you get to know more about Ganondorf, the main evil dude, which is that dude. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile sorcerer's powers in search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Forore, the goddess of, I think, spirit or magic. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Ferrari, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. And that's pretty much the Triforce. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man with his evil heart to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast a death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you of these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There thou wilt surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast his curse on me. There we go. There's one of them, 1 out of the 3. I think that's the Kokiri Emerald, if I remember correctly. Yep, Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye. That part is pretty sad. Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, great Deku Tree. Okay, now we only got one final task for this part. Hey Link, what did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault. All my fault? Okay, Mito. And we're pretty much done here. So let's go to Hyrule Castle. Oh, you're leaving? knew that you would leave the forest someday, Link, because you are different from me and my friends. But that's okay, because we'll be friends forever, won't we? I want you to have this Ocarina. Please take good care of it. And this is one of the main things of this game, is that Ocarina. You can do many things with it. You receive the fairy Ocarina. This is a memento from Saria. Set it and you can start playing it. That's just a tutorial on how to use it. I don't know. Okay. When you play my Ocarina, I hope you will think of me and come back to the forest to visit. I don't know how long I am in this stream. This live stream I'm doing. Because I have no idea how to operate this thing. This is the first time I went live. There's Hyrule. Hyrule Field. This brings back a lot of memories. A lot of good ones. So what we're gonna do is no, we'll keep going. Hoot hoot, Link, up here. Look up here. It appears that the time has finally come for you to start your adventure. You will encounter many hardships ahead. That is your fate. Don't feel discouraged, even during the toughest times. Go straight this way and you will see Hyrule Castle. You will meet a princess there. If you are lost and don't know which way to go, look at the map. The areas you have explored will be shown on the map. Press start to enter the subscreens. Oh, yeah, that pretty much. Did you get all that? Yes. Alright then, I'll see you around. Hoot hoot hoot. Oh. So what we're gonna do is we are gonna get to Hyrule Castle. And that will pretty much end off this part. And the next part will continue from Hyrule Castle to do what we gotta do. But to the people that are watching, stay tuned because I got one more pretty much small playthrough I'm doing of Super Mario Brothers 1. You want to check that out. And this is when the skeletons and stuff come out too, so you gotta be wary of that. Like this. And now Navi's pretty much saying that we have to get this stuff done, but you can't until morning comes. Unless, I think there's a secret. No, there's not. Never mind. So we pretty much got to fight off. Hey Tim, how's it going, man? Awesome to have you here. Pretty much got to fight these things off until morning comes, until that drawbridge opens up. Should be soon. Oops. At least we're gaining rupees. Yep, see, it's morning time. And we still got him. Go hard. Ah, I didn't mean to get up there. And now they disappear. And here we go. Now in here you can get a lot of rupees, which I'll demonstrate. And they keep regenerating as you come in and out of this place. So you can get a lot of money and fill your wallet up. But you will need a lot of money later, I'll tell you that. And that will pretty much do it, because I don't... Oh yeah, you can, never mind. You just go like that, like that. Now one of these, there's going to be a skeleton that comes out. I think it's this one. Oops. I think it's that one. Nope. Maybe this one. Yep. There we go. Gold skeleton. And we got 50 rupees. We are going to go through here. Here's the market. Right there is the Temple of Time, which is very important. Hey, your clothes, they're different. You're not from around here, are you? Oh, you're a fairy boy from the forest. My name is Malone, or Malon. My dad owns Lon Lon Ranch. Dad went to the castle to deliver some milk, and he hasn't come back yet. And that's what you pretty much do, and how you get into the castle. You gotta wake her dad up. Hyrule Castle. The infamous Hyrule Castle. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna talk to this owl. Hey Link, this way. The princess is inside the castle, just ahead. Be careful not to get caught by the guards. Oh, on this ground time flows normally, but time stands still while you are in Lon Lon Ranch or in town. If you want time to pass normally, you'll need to leave town. Well, which way are you going to go now? Hoot hoot hoot. Do you want to hear what I said again? No. Ooh, you're a smart kid. Good luck then. Hoo hoo. Okay, now we can save here. Okay, now we can go back. Is she there? Yep. Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do, Tee. Oh yeah, if you look for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully, Tee. There we go, we got the weird egg. Looks like someone's moving inside. And then pretty much what you do, I think I can do this during the afternoon if I'm very careful. I gotta sneak into the castle. There we go. I know this part very well. And then jump off here. And just let the water guide us. Get these rupees. Get up here. And now we gotta wait for... There's her dad. Sleeping. Welcome, our ranch is so fun. Come on and look around. Okay, now we gotta wait till nighttime. Oops. So I'm gonna wait right here because it's about to be nighttime. Until you get like a certain song to play on your Ocarina, which is called the Sun Song, where you can change morning into night, night into morning. You pretty much gotta wait out your time. Which it ain't too long, but having that song is really helpful. Why didn't he move? Okay, I know why. I gotta get caught. Hey, you stop. You kid over there. Okay, now I can go back. Because I have to go this way. Now it's all dark. Hopefully it stays dark. We gotta put that egg in our inventory as well. So actually when it turns morning time, that egg's gonna hatch. We're gonna get a chicken, and then that's how we wake up the dad. Then we can move the boxes and then get in there. Right before, see, look, the chicken hatched from the egg. We're incubating. It's the miracle of life. Before we do the second gem, second emerald, that's where we're going to leave this video off. And stream. There you go. What in tarnation? Can a person get a little shut-eye around here? Hello, and who might you be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk, but I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. What? Malon was looking for me? I'm gonna catch her from her. Now, I messed up bad leaving Malon behind to wait for me. She's really gonna let me have it. Now, we can move these. You gotta make pretty much like a staircase. There's one. Here's two. And we want to do this before it turns nighttime, because if you get in there during nighttime, then you can't finish our objective, which is to see Princess Zelda. There we go. And there we go. Now this part's tricky. Now we gotta hide away from the guards. Castle courtyard. I'm pretty good at this part. Ooh. Wait for that one to pass. Is he coming this way or is he... Okay. This part can be hectic. Because you can barely see where you're going. Oh, I could have cut across the... You know what? I did not see that there when I first played this game. We gotta wait for him. There we go. Wait for him to... There we go. We are in. And there is Princess Zelda. Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Oh, what's that? Is that a fairy? Then are you from the forest? Then you wouldn't happen to have the spiritual stone of the forest, would you? That green and shiny stone? Do you have it? Yes. Just as I thought. I had a dream. In the dream, dark storm clouds were billowing over the land of Hyrule. But suddenly a ray of light shot out of the forest, and parted the clouds and lit up the ground. The light turned into a figure holding a green and shiny stone, followed by a fairy. I know this is a prophecy that someone would come from the forest. Yes, I thought you might be the one. Oh, I'm sorry. I got carried away with my story and didn't even properly introduce myself. I am Zelda, Princess of Hyrule. What is your name? Link? Strange, it sounds somehow familiar. Okay then, Link. I'm going to tell you the secret of the sacred realm that has been passed down by the royal family of Hyrule. Please keep this as a secret from anyone, okay? The legend goes like this. The three goddesses hid the Triforce containing the power of the gods somewhere in Hyrule. The power to grant the wish of the one who holds the Triforce in his hands. If someone with a righteous heart makes a wish, it will lead Hyrule to a golden age of prosperity. If someone with an evil mind has his wish granted, the world will be consumed by evil. That is what I have been told. So the ancient sages built the Temple of Time to protect the Triforce from evil ones. That's right, the Temple of Time is the entrance through which you can enter the sacred realm from our world. But the entrance is sealed with a stone wall called the Door of Time. In order to open the door, it is said that you need to collect 3 spiritual stones. And another thing you need is the treasure that the royal family keeps along with this legend, the Ocarina of Time. Did you understand well the story I just told you? Yes. That's great. I forgot to tell you. I was spying through this window just now. The other element from my dream, the dark clouds, I believe they symbolize that man in there. Will you look through the window at him? Yes. That is Ganondorf. Can you see the man with the evil eyes? That is Ganondorf, the leader of the Gerudos. They hail from the desert far to the west. Though he swears allegiance to my father, I am sure he is not sincere. The dark clouds that covered Hyrule in my dream, they must symbolize that man. What happened? Did he see you? Don't worry. He doesn't have any idea what we're planning yet. Yes, I told my father about my dream. However, he didn't believe it was a prophecy, but I can sense that man's evil intentions. What Ganondorf is after must be nothing less than the Triforce of the Sacred Realm. He must have come to Hyrule to obtain it, and he wants to conquer Hyrule, no, the entire world. Link, now we are the only ones who can protect Hyrule. Please. Okay. Thank you. I am afraid I have a feeling that man is going to destroy Hyrule. He has such terrifying power. But it's fortunate that you have come. We must not let Ganondorf get the Triforce. I will protect the Ocarina of Time with all my power. He shall not have it. You go find the other 2 spiritual stones. Let's get the Triforce before Ganondorf does and then defeat him. One more thing. Take this letter. I'm sure it will be helpful to you. You received Zelda's letter. Wow, this letter has Princess Zelda's autograph. And you'll need this to show proof to someone for our next spiritual stone. I think that was it now. My attendant will guide you out of the castle. Don't be afraid to talk to her. I am Impa of the Sheikins. I am responsible for protecting Princess Zelda. Everything is exactly as the princess foretold. You are a courageous boy. You are heading out on a big new adventure, aren't you? My role in the princess's dream was to teach a melody to the one from the forest. This is an ancient melody passed down by the royal family. I have played this song for Princess Zelda as a lullaby ever since she was a baby. There is mysterious power in these notes. Now listen carefully.
Well, did you want to go get some clothes, Robert?
In a little bit here. Left, up, right, left, up, right. There's Zelda's lullaby. Now we know that one. Now we can play that one anytime we want. You've learned Zelda's lullaby. If the castle soldiers find you, there will be trouble. Let me lead you out of the castle. And there we go. There's our next destination. You brave lad, we must protect this beautiful land of Hyrule. Take a good look at that mountain. That is Death Mountain, home of the Gorons. They hold the spiritual stone of fire. At the foot of Death Mountain, you will find my village, Kakariko. That is where I was born and raised. You should talk to some of the villagers there before you go up to Death Mountain. The song I just taught you has some mysterious power. Only royal family members are allowed to learn this song. Remember it. It will help to prove your connection with the royal family. The princess is waiting for you to return to the castle with the stones. Alright, we're counting on you. And just like that, she vanishes. So this is what we are doing, guys. We're gonna get to Cake. I don't know how you really pronounce it. Kakariko village. And that's where we're gonna save it. And I'll turn the camera around a bit and pretty much end this video, and then stay tuned for one more video. Here's Kakariko village. And this is where we will save it. Right here. So, thank you guys for watching part 1. I hope the thing was okay and stuff like that. I'm gonna see if I can switch the camera around for this. Let's see if I can. Okay, that's good. Okay. That will be all for this part. Stay tuned. Right after this, I'm going to be doing Super Mario Brothers. So, as I always say, guys, thank you all for watching. And I hope this playthrough was, I hope you had fun and stuff like that. Stay tuned for part 2 of Ocarina of Time next Tuesday for Retro Tuesdays. Keep the faith, guys, always. And always rock on.